My camera is dusty, friend.
I'm pretty sure we hit record on audio and the camera at the same time.
So I can't hear you. I don't have my headphones on.
You're right.
Mdatm and the Midget Podcast. Mdatm and the Midget Podcast. Mdatm and the Midget Podcast. Mdatm and the Midget Podcast.
I'm pregnant. I do not want to touch his ass.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Corey's World. Today we're going to show you how to fuck a frog. Make sure you like and subscribe down low and leave a comment.
Hulk Hogan, I'm talking to you.
Well, we're recording.
That wasn't me. That was Booker T.
He's here? You know what? I just heard the spinneroonie you're at.
Well, can you dig it?
Yeah?
Sucker.
Oh. If you're going to wear green sunglasses. Hey. And that right there, I literally just saw how all those things got bent on that light.
Think I should wear a Hitler mustache?
I think you're already wearing a Matt mustache. What's the difference?
Yes, my Führer.
Yes, my dear.
Remember?
Mm-hmm. I remember. Well, if you're going to rub your belly on the microphone.
Well, it kind of rubs itself on everything.
I've
Can
noticed.
you hear me?
No. You don't have your headphones on.
Oh, that's fair. Well, hey, and thank you, friend.
No, thank you.
No, thanks for setting this all up. You know,
Yeah.
friend. Can I call you friend?
Absolutely.
What about buddy?
Sure.
All right, kid.
All right.
Well, you know, this podcast wouldn't fucking function without a guy like you and a girl like me. Let me take these glasses off so I can get a better look at you in the light, friend.
Are you coming on me?
Not yet.
Is that what you did? You brought me in here to come?
Well, I was coming on to you.
Same thing, really.
Did you just come inside me? Well, how do you shake hands, friend?
Apparently with my semen.
And welcome back to Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast.
Easy
I am Matty Daddy.
They ran away from that baby? That's so crazy.
Simonson, and I'm here with
Jake. Jazz Divizias. The Midget Hilseback.
It's an inside joke, and this is Matty Daddy and the Midget, episode 71 of the hit Matty Daddy and the Midget podcast.
Would it kill you to just let my nickname roll by without pointing out everything I did to get it?
Oh, no? I'll try it next time. How about that? Did I say the Matty Daddy and the Midget show? Did I say that?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Nobody's watching.
It's because it's not a show.
It's a
Well,
podcast.
it's kind of a show,
It's a podcast.
but it's really a podcast.
You say podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got a lot of, so many things.
Got a lot of man.
We got a lot.
Well. Hold on a second, brother.
There's a whole lot of man at this table right now. You know what I mean?
Well, 1.5.
Fair. Man, where do you want to start?
Somewhere near, but not quite at the beginning.
I got something for you.
Sure, hit me.
Something just to,
No, in the face.
well, just to grease up the tires a little bit.
Why would you grease them up? You're never going to get out of that mud hole.
Well, this is a hit pod show.
Well,
So, I mean, sometimes when a mud hole, you know, let's just look at this, all right?
Dana Pink, all right, relax. You're like the fucking 50th person that said it. Got it, I'm Pink. I get it. I want to oil you up. What the fuck does that mean? What the hell is going on here right now?
We're just going to play that again,
Dana
okay?
Pink, all right, relax. You're like the fucking 50th person that said it. Got it, I'm Pink. I get it. I want to oil you up. What the fuck does that mean? What the hell is going on here right now?
So, I don't remember when I saw that. Several days ago. But I watched it so many fucking times and was hysterically laughing out loud. And I think that was recent. Okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because now, so we all know Michael Bisping's
I've seen
lives.
stars. Yeah.
All his lives, his fans troll him like shit, like crazy.
The names.
Yeah.
Usually, yeah.
And I thought that was hilarious, but there's nothing funnier than Dana White getting trolled on IG Live. And I think this probably must have, I think this probably must happen in the last couple weeks, because now if you go to anything Dana White says, like, we got some breaking news for UFC 300. We're not gonna, well,
I was
we're
trying
not-
to add some breaking news.
okay. Oh, yeah, I got it.
That's all I got. I already did it.
We're not going to talk about sports right away because we're not a sports show. Well, we'll talk about it at the end. But he did do some breaking news for UFC 300, and I guarantee you when we go to that clip, if we scroll down the comments section,
It's gonna be great.
I mean, look at this. Oil you up. He knows exactly what that means, says Merabakavsha Daija. He's A-Rab.
He seriously said that like it was his wife texting him about what she's gonna do to him when he gets home.
Well, would you like
I'm
to?
gonna
Would you
oil
like
you
to
up.
listen to it one more time?
Please. Well,
It. I want to oil you up. What the fuck does that mean? What the hell's going on here right now?
It's his bashfulness and how he gets so red. He gets so Dana Pink after he says that. Like, he actually appreciated that fucking comment.
he laughs like a rich white guy. Oh yeah.
What the fuck does that mean? What the hell's going on here right now? I just love that he read that fucking comment, because now, yeah, every comment is oil you up. Like, how many times have I texted you something about oil?
In the last 6 days,
Yeah,
it's like 65, I think.
I think it was only once. But
Yeah. Well, I was trying to make it more interesting for the fans.
that's true. At least somewhere between 1 and 65 times.
You absolutely love just standing on top of the fourth wall, and at any moment you get the chance, you jump right over that bitch, kick it through.
What does that mean?
I mean, we could just be making stuff up, having a good time, joking around. You'd be like, "But you're gay, remember?" And I'll be like, "Jesus, man."
Well, you did text me that you were gay.
No,
And
I
it
asked
was
if you
like a
wanted
big-
to fuck. I didn't say I was gay.
Well, you asked me if I want to see your testicles at least 3-4 times a week.
Yeah, I'm just checking.
Is there something wrong with them? Is there something I need to see?
How would I know?
I am
You won't look at
Dr.
'em.
Matty Daddy. Well, they look like, you know what? Speaking of look,
Yeah.
let's look at this. And maybe you could not relate to this at all. What do you think that bird's been listening to? Because those.
I can tell you exactly.
That's a
what it was.
New Zealand Irish parrot right there, and they're known to like just kind of say things that they've heard. You think
I know.
somebody in that house is getting some sloppy toppy or
I
whatever?
know exactly what that was.
A little gulk gulk.
Somebody left the house that day, the day before, with YouTube in an endless loop of the Owl Tootsie Pop commercials. So that's all I heard
You
all
think
day.
it's innocent?
Not once in that entire statement did I say that the owl on the Tootsie Pop commercials was innocent.
No, I mean this guy repeating.
How
it
dare
was
you put
innocent.
words in my mouth?
Well, because I thought something else.
Well, he's making sucker noises.
It probably doesn't matter. Do you want to talk
Sucker.
about the Cowboys?
Absolutely not.
Well, you said suck, and so it kind of
Yeah.
is an easy transition to like just talk about it real quick. You want to?
Actually, yeah. I have something to say.
All right, just fucking, the floor is yours. It's not a sports show, but hey, man, this guy's a diehard Cowboys fan, and I'm a diehard.
If you couldn't hear that, he said Raiders.
Fan. Go ahead.
So I am so sick and tired of everybody bringing it up to me about how shitty Cowboys fans are, when I know for a fact that I've never been that guy. I hope you can vouch for this for me. I am the guy that understands what's going on.
You're
here.
not the guy that punches your TV in the third quarter.
No, because
Yeah,
I saw
right.
this last year. You think I'm going
Yeah.
to reread the same book and go, no fucking way?
I will vouch for you, just for the simple fact that your expectations are low. Even when the Cowboys are playing good, you're like, well,
They're going to fuck it up eventually.
yeah.
We're not at the playoffs yet. Calm down.
And losing to, I believe it was the Green Bay Packers
Yeah?
in the first round of the playoffs. Which, I mean, how did they even get to the playoffs?
First of all, it's nothing new. It doesn't. It could have been the team from what's the movie with the kids, Giants.
The hockey team.
No, it was a football movie. The kids football team was the Giants. What the fuck was that?
Big Trouble in Little China.
It was Little Giants.
Oh, see? Yeah, I knew
It was Little Giants.
Okay, yeah.
It could have been that team
Well-
on the Packers, actually with the uniforms on and playing, and we still would have lost. When the Cowboys play the Packers in the playoffs,
Yeah, they've played a lot.
anytime past, I don't know, 96, we got our asses handed to us.
Yeah. Now, I was watching, so I didn't get home from work until like the second half, but I was keeping up my phone. I'm like 27-7. What the?
It's 27-0.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but I tried to give you a little bit of.
Please don't. I don't need it.
And then I checked it like a couple minutes later, and it was 7. I'm like, all right, fucking.
It didn't matter.
Come back. And then I got home, and I was still watching, and there was nothing more sad than Dak doing here we go. They're down like 30 fucking points.
The only good part about that game is if you rewatch it, you can slowly hear his voice go from excited to play the game to why the fuck am I still here?
Man, what happened? I thought they had a good defense. Well, they got 40-some put up on them in a playoff game.
No, yeah,
At home.
It's insane that this team could be a very good team on paper and throughout all the fucking regular season. The minute we get in a playoff game, we were undefeated at home this year.
Really?
Only team that is undefeated at home.
Well, the
this year.
Celtics are undefeated.
Oh, then sorry, I should have specified in the NFL.
Oh, okay.
And the Packers came into that home field that we were undefeated in and fucked us because it was playoffs. So, when playoffs comes around, we just willingly take our pants down to our ankles and hand you the Vaseline at this point.
Yeah, and I was pissed, not as a Cowboys fan, but, I kind of started to cheer for you guys in the last couple weeks. Remember? I told you, I'm like, I think I might be a Cowboys fan.
I told you not to.
Well, I like to do the unpopular thing. I think it used to be a popular thing to be a Cowboys fan, but with how much they get anally gang raped in the playoffs, I think it's becoming less of a popular thing.
Are you a Celtics and a Red Sox fan?
Well, I just love Massachusetts.
Massive huge tits.
Well, let's look at this.
Sure. You got one ready? Perfect. 31.
Hey, not only am I a Celtics, Lakers, Red Sox,
Such a-
Yankees, and Cowboys fan, I'm also a fan of Massive Huge Tits. Go ahead.
See, that was pretty good, but what I was about to say was, and that, kids, is how airbags deploy to protect the body.
Did I fuck up that? Did I say roller coasters at the end of mine?
No, that would have been hilarious, though. You said massive huge tits.
God damn it.
No, it worked out because we did the Massachusetts Massive Huge Hits thing, and then you said
I know, but the original punchline was roller. We might have to start this whole thing over.
you didn't have to bring it up. Nobody knew that.
I fucking know.
Yeah, but they didn't.
Well, I want them to know. And who is they? What are you pointing at? This is one thing I want to talk about. This is a podcast, right?
You don't see all those people in the other room?
Oh my God. Stop groping my cat.
How'd you know?
Well, it's kind of obvious when he's
Groping my cat.
meowing in pain,
Well, now it's sad. Go ahead.
which would be a cool name for a band.
Oh my God.
No, let's not talk about that
Okay, go ahead.
because it's not. Sorry, what? Roller coasters? Oh, podcast.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so over. And I just want to state, we started this podcast in 2020. I've been wanting to do a podcast since at least 2018, maybe 2017, but so that's almost 6 fucking years. We've been doing this podcast for 3.5 years. Since then, you know what? Look this up on your phone while I rant a little bit. So we started in, June of 2020?
I don't remember. I don't think I was there.
Type in Google. You were there.
Do you want
Type
me
in
to Google first?
Type in Google,
Okay.
and then once you get there, go to Google.
Yep.
Type in how many new podcasts are there since June of 2020. And I might get a little bit heated right now because I'm still pissed off at Dak Prescott's fucking playoff performance.
Don't make fun
And
of
it's
his
like,
Cox.
well, it's like Ari Shafir said. He gets all of his stats in the fourth quarter of blowouts because, he actually had over 400 passing yards in that game.
Yeah, and he got it all in the fourth quarter. He had
It's so true, though.
at halftime, I think he had 73 yards.
We're not a sports show.
I don't know what you want me to find here. It's not telling me.
Nothing?
It's saying, like, these are the new podcasts to listen to.
How many new podcasts since June of 2020? It might not have stats because, that shit's growing faster than the fucking stock market or whatever. Crypto.
Sorry for the Cox. Or cough, sorry.
Don't apologize for your coughs.
Podcast growth over time.
Yeah. Read me some stats here.
In 2020... Oh, hold on a second. It's actually gone down considerably.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's not true.
In 2020, there was a total of 1,018,817, and in 2021, there was 725,566.
What about 2020 now?
3?
4.
Well, it doesn't show me that one. It only goes to 22.
Well, you're
Okay, I got it. I found the right one. The number of new podcasts in the year 2020.
I just want to know how many podcasts have started in the last 4 years.
Oh, you got a calculator?
No, just
Well, in 2020, there was 29,996,333 new started.
22 million
29 million.
in 2020.
In 2020, that's how many new ones started.
Okay, that was our draft class.
That was up 11.9 million from the year before. The next year after that, another 29,313,782. The year after that, 2022, another 21 million.
Preach.
294,832.
Okay,
It doesn't tell me after that.
it doesn't tell you after 2022.
It must not have got its numbers for 23 yet.
They fucking couldn't keep track of it after that because it's redunculous.
So since 2020 through 2022, there was a total of 40 plus 58, 59, 79 million. Over 79 million new ones
Yeah.
in less than 3 years.
Well, just think about because we listen to podcasts, right? We are average working Americans, and when I say average, I mean slightly below average.
Well,
But
depends what we're referring
as
to.
we're working, we like to listen to podcasts. Normally on our Raycons.
Raycons.
We'll get to that later.
Did you mean to say ass we're working?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
So, I mean, just think of how many new podcasts have started since we became podcast guys.
Seems like almost 100 million.
Well, History of Hyenas broke up.
Yeah,
So that one breakup
created 2.
stemmed to the Giannis Papa's Hour and
3 because of Hey Babe.
Taste Buds
Well,
as well. And how many podcasts have started just off the YMH network?
I think they have,
47 this month?
I think they only have like 6.
They
but
lost
they
Dr.
lost one,
Drew.
so probably 5 now.
You hear about that? No?
I did.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Maybe he's done.
And there's more. We're not going to go through them all.
I want you to take the next however long it takes to name all 793 podcasts right now. And by that, I mean million.
I'm not going to do that.
Why?
But the worst part,
Can you
and
try?
you know what? When we started this podcast, the market was kind of getting oversaturated, but it wasn't to the level it is
No.
4 years later.
Not at all.
Like, I got suggested this pod is like these 2 old guys with big ass beards,
I'm in
and they had a
already.
great setup, and they had good mics and stuff, and they actually had the multicam where one person's talking. It's just that we're not gonna do that shit.
Did you know you need 3 cameras to do that?
Yeah, you need the fucking long shot, the single
And the
cam.
singles.
Yeah.
Gross.
But I just randomly got recommended this, and nothing against these guys. I don't remember their names.
They're trying.
I subscribed.
Good.
I do my part.
I wouldn't have.
Cause I think it was like episode 191 for them or something. So I'm like, they're putting in.
Should have went to see when they started.
It was after us, 100%.
Good for them.
But I keep fucking getting sidetracked. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh, but I'm like,
maybe you should go get a Alpha Brain.
Alpha Brain. We'll get to that later.
Okay.
But what I noticed, I was like, oh man, this episode was uploaded like a couple days ago. It's got like 40 views. How many subscribers these jackwagons got? And I actually like these guys, but I'm competitive.
I'm a little worried about what you're about to say.
And they got like 465 subscribers. I'm like, what are these fucking old fucks? And their set is actually awesome.
Yeah.
Like, they're doing everything right.
What were
I'm
they
like,
talking
what
about?
are these old fucks? Or what? What was I talking about?
What are the old
Oh,
fucks?
what are these old fucks still doing making a pod show? I mean, just give it up by now. And then I had to swallow the sad pill of like, oh, they got
We should
more
probably give it up,
subscribers than
too.
us. No, I don't think we should give it up. I think we should change it up.
Here we go.
But also, I listened to like the first 5 minutes of their pod or whatever, and it was like, so Dale.
How's your liver?
No, you be Dale.
Oh, who are you?
Ernie.
What's up, Bernie?
No, let me start.
You're right. Go ahead.
Well, hey Dale.
Hey, Ernie.
Yeah. How was your New Year's?
Well,
How was your Christmas?
it was pretty good. I watched the grand critters open their presents. I had no idea what they were, but
No, can I actually be Dale now? Let's switch places.
oh,
and
I
you be Ernie.
forgot I was Dale.
Yeah.
You're Ernie. Go ahead.
So you're Ernie now. I'm Dale.
Well, Dale.
No, I start.
I thought Dale started last time.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to tell you how depressingly this podcast opened up.
oh,
so
they're
you
just
be-
talking all over each other. Is what you're saying?
No, not like us. You be Ernie. Ask me how my Christmas was. I'm Dale.
You said we were gonna switch.
We are. You were Dale. I was Ernie. Now you're Ernie. I'm Dale.
But you started
Ernie!
it last time. I got to start.
No, just start with asking me how my Christmas is.
And you're
Fuck,
Dale.
And you don't want this to be a 2-hour pod show. Let's speed it up there.
Maybe if you made it a little more not confusing.
Just ask me how my fucking Christmas was.
So-
It doesn't matter about the goddamn names.
Dale. I remember.
Yeah, Ernie.
How was your Christmas?
Well, not too great, actually. Ever since I lost my wife, it's been a little hard. And I contacted one of my kids, and she was sick, so she wasn't able to make it down for the holidays, and the other kids they don't talk to me much anymore. And that's how they started the pod show. So I just want I'm not kidding. It's a random fucking podcast, and I'm not trying to talk shit about them, and I'm glad I don't remember their names, because otherwise I probably would have shouted it out.
I'm actually...
But it was I was like so depressed in the first like 2 minutes. And they're cool. They talk about like, they had a Clutch sign up on the wall and shit, which is a band. It was really good. And they seemed like their pod was like heavy pod or some shit like that, you know? And I'm not trying to talk shit about that. But what I'm really trying to say is that what's actually ruining podcasting is now women are getting into it.
Well, I think they've been in
You
it.
know, I hate women.
Continue.
No, I like them.
I'd love to hear more about it.
I just like them more when they shut the fuck up.
If there's one thing I know for sure, it's that you can talk about this for at least 15 minutes to yourself. So, please.
Well, let's set it up with a clip. How about
Sure.
that?
What a great idea.
I get really chunky ass periods, you know, and so I was like at the end of my period, and I tell him, listen, we should not have sex.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's thrown up multiple times having sex with me because of weird shit. I'm not even lying.
Seems like a pussy.
Yeah, it's great. My pussy never stinks, but weird shit does come out. It's like a Cracker Jacker box. You never know what you're gonna get. So we were having sex, and like he was fucking me, and like the clots, like, cause I'm a clot. That's a huge clots. Like I'm talking like this big. One of them came out on his dick. And he was like, oh, it's red worms. He thought it was fucking worms, dude. And he fucking ran to the bathroom. He did one of those where his throw up was coming through his fingers. He was like, and the throw up was just fucking coming out through the fingers. And he's like, it's worms. And he went to the bathroom, and literally he did one of those throw ups where it was like, oh, and it just came out straight, like
Hacksaw Jim Duggan, shut up.
Exorcist, yeah, like he was like 20 feet from the toilet, and it just. He's like, worms came out of your pussy.
Dude, that reminds me.
Well, we didn't actually plan to do that at the same time. Yeah.
That reminds me.
Well,
The other day, I was having sex with my
you don't
wife.
want to do the wool ham shake. I said ham shake.
The other day, I was having sex with my wife.
Well, don't fucking tell
I
a
shat-
gross story like these women.
I shat directly in her mouth, and this pussy started throwing up through her hands. Can you believe it?
Oh my god.
It's crazy, right? You know,
With
it was just shit in your mouth.
The worms in your eyes. And you're like, oh, I can't see
The worms. It was just shit in your mouth. Calm down, pussy.
Yeah. Fucking. But that's women's podcasting,
No,
dude.
yeah, 100%.
I mean, I haven't listened to Winnie. Wait.
The boo?
Yeah, he's got a podcast now. With
Did he put pants on yet? Or is he still shirt?
He's got a
Cocking
podcast
it.
with Tigger. I think he's
Whoa.
I think he's a rapper.
Don't think you can say that anymore.
Dude, look, I haven't listened to many women's podcasts. See, I fucked up listen with
I get it now.
women,
No, you said that many women's.
and I said
So,
Winnie.
Winnie's. Yeah, you kind of put them together. I see what you
Look,
did.
let's move on.
Whatever.
I haven't listened to many women's
follow your lead.
podcasts, but I just assume they're completely all like this.
Well,
Can women's podcasting or women comedians talk about anything other than their pussy, getting dick, how men suck, and their tits? Can they talk about anything other than that? That's why I like actually funny women.
I don't.
Like Roseanne and Rudy Jules.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she'll talk about knives or anime, and it's just a breath of fresh air to not hear a woman speaking about their fucking pussy or their period or their asshole got fucking prolapse.
Sure.
Or whatever, you know?
And not only that, not only is she funny, but she'll give you tidbits of information you didn't know about past.
Yeah.
Like that the Philippines had their own KKK.
And they had their own McDonald's, and their slogan is, Pocotado.
Which is?
I'm loving it.
Nope.
Translated to English.
It's translated to I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, You saw the clip too.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I love that.
Yeah. So speaking of the Philippines,
Go ahead.
What'd you think about Joe Coy hosting the Oscars or Emmys or whatever the fuck you call that shit?
If it's a award show, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, he hosted it. Hey, who gives a fuck? All I'm trying to say is that women's like, if you're actually a fan of women's podcasts, chances are you're a woman. You know, that was my Jeff Fox.
I was going to say, was that a
Yeah.
take on your might be a redneck?
Chances are you're a woman. What's the last women's podcast you listened to?
If you bring up things coming out of your pussy on a podcast, you might be a woman podcaster.
Yeah. You know who that woman podcaster is?
No, some whore that sells her butthole on OnlyFans.
Well, I mean, I'm just...
But am I wrong?
No, but, well... No, you're not wrong. But all I'm saying is she's not a good podcaster. I'm not saying she's a whore.
She's pretty good at it, though, ain't she?
But you know who she's dating? Tommy Lee. If you're dating Tommy Lee, chances are you might be a whore woman's podcaster with an OnlyFans. And can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah. I feel like the one would have been better.
Well, I was doing the hell yeah.
Oh, shit, you're right. You know what? I take it back. I thought...
Oh, fuck.
No, I'm thinking of Travis Barker. That's fucking a Kardashian.
McDonald's coming back. Yeah, Travis Barker is with Kourtney Kardashian. But we're not talking
Does
about
it matter the first name? They're the
Kardashian,
same person.
brother.
Fuck them bitches.
I've tried.
Well,
They don't
if you do, let me know.
They don't message me back like Angel Dark over here.
Well, bring it up. Let's see how many we've sent. If you actually pull up.
Look.
Not that one. I thought you were going to pull up a DM to Kardashian.
No.
It's got to be in there. Just look for it.
I've never DM'd a Kardashian.
Well,
Which is
we'll add it in post.
That's the name of my next comedy special. I've never DM'd a Kardashian. I start out with that. So, I've done a lot of fucked up shit, but one thing I haven't done is DM a Kardashian. Okay, I lied. I have.
Yeah,
several times.
Several times. All of them.
Yeah.
Even
the
Rob.
craziest part, yeah, Rob was the only one who responded back.
Is that his name?
That's the younger Kardashian brother's
That is his name,
man.
though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so.
And I feel like you should throw something at my face for even knowing that.
I'm the one that said it, so we're just going to move on?
Yeah. We got to get to a sponsor here pretty soon because I got to take a tank.
Piss, me too.
But I would like to talk about how much I hate women's podcasting for another 15 to 25 minutes.
I was thinking at least 30, but sure. Go ahead.
I'm not a fan.
You mind if I hop out of the car and throw the garbage in the dumpster quick while you do this?
What is it? I don't know what that means. You have to take a shit?
No, you ranted in my car talking to yourself because I had to throw garbage in the dumpster.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
It was like a full 10 minutes, and I come back and you're still talking.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Kind of upset I missed the whole, thesis.
Oh, goddamn. I wish I could just replay that rant because it was, I don't know if I can get that fired up right now. I'm not that drunk. And,
Sounds like a
you know how I
country
know when I know that I'm starting to get drunk? I kind of fucking
Open
put
Facebook.
on, well, no, I put on a southern kind of swag to the way I talk.
Sure.
And I'm like, these women, not only should they not ever have voted, not only should they be allowed to work, but now we're allowing them to fucking speak their mind on the internet. Now, this is blasphemy, and let me tell you why, all right? These women, they're lucky to have a thought that makes a lick of sense, and then to go on a fucking internet platform for over an hour and just jibber-jabber with shit that should be talked about in the women's bathroom, and now it's just public to anyone. It's goddamn disgraceful, and I'm starting to lose faith in my country. That's, let's just end it there.
Cam Radio 12. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. What is that?
When I think about you, my dick gets so hard to press against my zipper hurts like a motherfucker. Anyway, I gotta go. Cam Radio 12.
Somehow that made less sense after you got done saying
It's a
that.
campaign.
Oh, the movie? See, that's what I thought, but
It's the message he leaves on the answering machine.
speaking of dicks getting hard, we got a sponsor here. See your dick have trouble getting hard?
You have no idea.
Is your zipper getting kind of lonely because your dick hasn't pressed against it in a while?
Well, I still pee
Does your wife want to leave you?
for the longest time.
Is she about to move into your mother's basement with your 4 kids because you can't take her to Pound Town like you once could?
Is she?
That's what she told me.
I guess so then.
Well, if so,
Yeah.
I have an easy solution.
Really?
You can fix all your fucking problems.
No way.
You can fill that hole that's been voided. If you just
That hole?
answer this one call.
I think now's not the best time to answer that call.
Answer it.
Nope.
Come on.
She's gonna yell at me.
We're freestyling. Answer the phone.
You're lucky I'm here.
There's a Blue Chew ad. Answer the phone. Let's hear her say. Let's hear straight from the horse's mouth how your dick sucks.
Yes, dear. Hello?
Why are you not here?
I'll be there soon.
Well, that's the saddest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I knew you were at that. You said you were just going to the store.
Hey,
Well, to be fair, I did.
this ain't Matt. This is the cashier. That'll be $4.25, sir.
To be fair, I did go to the store.
You were supposed to.
I did.
Yeah, but you were supposed to come back home.
I'm sorry, sir, but your card is declined.
I will come back home in a little bit, baby. Okay.
I
Can-
don't want you to come here now.
Can you please take the milk back to the thing?
I'll be there in a little bit, honey. Okay.
Oh, right now.
Okay. Right now.
Hey, you want me to make you feel better?
Yeah.
Okay.
My
Well,
dad's coming home.
yeah. Well, he's dead. But I'll be over at your house on Saturday, and we can watch the UFC pay-per-view. How about that?
No.
Okay. Well,
I want
bless
my
you.
dad to come home right now.
I just said he's dead.
Bring my dad home now.
All right.
Well, I'll be home soon, honey. I promise.
I'll bring him back from the dead and fucking. Sorry for swearing.
Please, right now.
I will be home soon, honey. I love you. I gotta go so I can
I
get.
want you to go now.
I know I gotta go so I can get home.
What?
I gotta go so I can get home.
Are you coming home
Yeah,
right now?
in a couple minutes.
How many minutes?
I don't know. Couple.
Like 122? She don't know what that is.
How many minutes?
In a couple, baby.
1, 2, 3.
I don't know.
Why did you go to the store and then come to Matt? You were supposed to go.
Anyways, so
store.
if you don't want phone conversations like this to happen,
will, honey.
Blue Chew.
I gotta
I mean,
go so I can
then
go home,
you can
okay?
please your wife,
When you're done
and she doesn't try to suck you in for all the money that you have
go to the
just
store
to fucking
and come back.
feed
You're
her
good.
babies, to keep
Yeah.
her from not.
Okay.
This is distracting.
Gotta
From not working ever again. You know, you want to please your lady, right?
I love you. I'll see you soon, okay?
That's right, Matt. And with Blue Chew, you can do that. If you use promo code.
Are you happy?
No, that actually made me sad. MDATM at checkout.
You think that's sad? You should see my dick in the bedroom without Blue Chew.
That's right. Because Blue Chew.
So much sadder.
It saves lives, and it is a miracle. It's a miracle, right? So if you use promo code MDATM at checkout, I think that's what it is, right?
I thought the promo code was my daughter wants me to come home. Apparently,
Well, it's not.
it's too long. Let's use yours.
Yeah, MDATM.
MDHM at checkout.
It's easier to remember.
It's a lot quicker too.
Yeah, less words. You'll get 25% off your next
25?
Blue Chew. You know why people like Blue Chew?
Why?
Not only does it make your dick hard,
Okay.
but as I was talking to the fans, as you were talking to your very sad daughter, you must be a great dad. Congratulations. But
Either I'm a great dad or she's a horrible wife. Maybe that's why I don't have hard penis. Go ahead.
well, a lot of wives don't want to work. So when your penis doesn't work, a Blue Chew helps. You can just dick them down, but if your penis don't work and they feel like they're stuck with you, then they try to sucker you in, you come in that sucker puss, and then you just got a bunch of kids and they never have to go to work again because you're a slave to your own family.
But she works more than me.
Oh, maybe I just made that up.
Maybe I'm just a piece of shit.
Well, if you use promo code MDATM at checkout, maybe you'll be less of a piece of shit. Blue Chew.
I'm going to do that right now.
Yeah.
BlueChew.com.
And boy,
Promo
does-
code MDHM at checkout. 25% off. It worked.
That's right, and boy, does
Wow.
it work. And
Hard penises for everybody.
it will help your life.
Go home
and
to your children.
And your wife.
Yeah. Go home to your children and plow your wife.
Or better yet, just don't have them at all.
Does it do that too?
No. But a vasectomy does.
Well, I got that too.
That's actually my doctor texting me right now.
Yeah. Oh, Dr. Snip a nipple off? I heard good things. What do you say?
What is your test results? Came back positive, man.
It depends.
Blue Chew!
Blue Chew! Blue Chew does not make your kids actually love you and they actually don't want you to come home. They just want you to bring them food.
It doesn't give you herpes or gonorrhea.
But you still have kids.
You may have a side effect of AIDS.
Blue Chew!
Blue Chew! Well, go ahead. Well, hold on. Let me start with a burp. You know, it's a good segue. And that was, I think it's, and I was like, hey, yeah, just go ahead. Wait, yeah, just go ahead. It's stuck.
Well, thanks again to our sponsor, Blue Chew,
Oh, Blue Chew.
for sponsoring the show. You know, nothing like some everlasting trauma in your life, right?
Well, I don't know what you mean, but speaking of trauma, it's going to take me a little while to find this
Why weren't you doing that while I was setting it up?
because this burp is really
You want me to punch you in the stomach?
kind of.
Come here.
All right,
I'm not going to get up.
here we go.
And if you hit a motherfucker once and ain't nobody to break it up, you need to keep hitting him because when you stop hitting him, he's going to start hitting you. And if you hit a motherfucker once,
I mean, that's just life, right?
I was giving my 6-year-old nephew life advice. That's what the caption read. You know, speaking of nieces and nephews, let's talk about this a little bit because I don't know what the fuck else to talk about really. You know, Christmas. You have any nieces or nephews?
What the fuck are you doing?
I
Playing musical
need
beers?
that back. Speaking of nieces and nephews, you have some?
One.
Just one?
Well, does my wife's siblings' kids count?
I think so.
Okay, then yeah. I have a couple. 3.
Okay.
No, 2, 3, 4. I have 4.
How old's the oldest?
9, I think.
So when I was at my family Christmas, my 2 sisters, they have a son and a daughter that are 18 years old, and they gave me pictures,
I've seen that video. Go ahead.
senior pictures,
Yeah.
and they just gave me a shit ton of pictures, and I'm like, Mom, because I didn't want to hold on to them the whole night.
I don't blame
I'm like,
you.
Mom, I'm going to set these by the phone. Don't let me forget. I totally forgot about them.
100% you did.
And then today I went to the mailbox.
Your Coke's still frozen in my van. Go ahead.
You're welcome. Today I went to my mailbox. And I know my mom's handwriting, and it was from Whittemore. And I knew what it was before I even opened it up. But she left a cute little note, like, because I told my mom, I'm like, Mama, I set these by the fucking yellow, what are those phones called? Rotary phone. Don't let me forget.
I didn't know that so fast.
And that was quick.
That was
We were
weird.
thinking about chicken.
That's what it was.
And she's like, I guess the yellow phone didn't remind us. Anyways, here you go. It was like when your mom said,
Which one?
what'd she say the other day you told me about?
She said 2 things.
You said that, not me.
Yeah.
What's the other thing she said?
That Monday was Martin Luther Black Day.
Well, probably could have left that one out.
Yeah, we'll cut it.
Let's put it back in.
Okay.
But, which also means your mom is watcher
Hilarious.
of the pod.
Oh, yeah. I don't think so, but
Finally. The Rock has come back. No, I don't want to fuck up the mic.
I would probably...
And we'll lower that.
We'll lower that
audio.
a little bit right there. About 10 decibels, I think.
But it was weird because I got those pictures in. And, dude, my fucking oldest niece and nephew are full-grown human beings now.
Adults.
Odd.
Yeah.
They're not crying for me to come wrestle with them or something. Like, you know, they're like, fuck, I got my own shit going. And they're like way more shit. They're way better than I was when I was 18.
Is that the same crying for you to come wrestle them that I do? Or is that different?
Different.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not as gay as you.
What?
No, I mean, one's like a big-time wrestler. They're both about to go to college. I didn't go to college. You go to college?
I did.
Well, if you're going to fucking brag about it.
Got my associate's degree.
And how's that doing for you? That's what I thought. Man, we got so many things to fucking talk about on this podcast. But you had a good Christmas, good New Year's overall?
I mean, once you're married with 4 kids, it all kind of blends together.
Sweet, no one cares.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Hey, you know Ian Gary?
I do.
If you could quit with the fucking Tic Tac in your mouth or whatever.
Spark plug.
Oh. Well, then please continue.
Go ahead.
I think they're a sponsor on the show, aren't they?
Spark plugs or Hall's Defense?
Both.
Spark plug brand. Hall's Defense. No. Nope.
Spark plug. Da 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 da.
Hall's Defense.
Hall's Defense.
Suck on me. What are you doing? You were gonna...
Man, you know how I was talking about how those other podcasts are retarded?
Yeah.
I want to retract my statement.
Nah.
Let's look at what Ian Gary has to say.
Yeah.
Wow. Man, that was incredible.
I mean...
Let's take a look at this next clip.
He tried.
He did.
Yeah.
Turn it up, Kenton.
This is Joe Rogan, and welcome to Fear Factor.
Okay. I have a couple questions.
Yeah. I actually forgot that was on there, so I probably don't have as many answers as you have questions.
Well, could you try?
Absolutely, man.
Perfect. So, first question.
Yeah?
What is the logical reasoning behind actually grabbing as it comes out? Is there any... Literally any reason?
Well, I don't want to speak out of turn, but I think...
Oh, it's your turn.
Well, I think that was a foreign country. And there's not many elephants around here.
Sure.
So that leads me to believe that was like a foreigner country, one that's more foreign to us. They probably don't have as many cool things
Accoutrements.
or like board games, you know.
Learned that word
They probably
yesterday.
never. What does it mean?
I don't know.
They probably never had Monopoly or Life or Uno or The one where you operate on the guy.
Operation?
Yeah. So, I mean, that's probably like a fucking board game to them.
Well,
Try to catch. Can I do a?
Please. I would love nothing more.
Can I do a very phony racist accent? Well,
one of these days I'm gonna teach you how to put that on silent.
One of these days. Okay, so this is me explaining to someone who's never played the game how it works.
You can explain it to me.
So you want to be Paul, and I'll be Kaka.
Can I still be Garth?
I don't think that was it. You were Dale.
You said Paul.
No, I'm Kaka.
I'm Paul.
Okay.
Who's on first?
Hey, Paul. Hey.
Yeah.
Welcome to Guadalajara.
It's beautiful here.
Yes, you like?
Yeah, no, I love it here.
Oh,
it's gorgeous.
I
went to the beach earlier today. It was amazing.
You talk a lot. We have so many good games.
But you got games here.
Yeah, good games here.
What do you got? Like board games?
Oh, you like elephant?
Is that a game?
Here, no, yeah, we bring you.
Okay, let's go.
Come,
Show
hurry,
me
fast.
I want to play the game.
Okay, you see the elephant ass?
Yeah.
Yeah, tight, right?
Well, not. It doesn't look that tight.
But tight for elephant.
Oh yeah, it's gonna poop.
Okay, you got. Yeah, you know the game.
No,
you played before.
I can see it coming out.
Oh, it's coming out. So you catch it with your hand. Catch it with your hand.
Why?
No.
Why?
No, put
Why?
your hand out.
Why?
It's game.
Why?
No, whoever catches the most elephant shit wins.
How am I gonna wash my hands off?
With the elephant piss.
Oh, it's got a built-in waterfall.
Yeah.
Okay.
He piss on that shit.
Okay, I'm
so
ready.
Catch the shit. Oh, yeah. No, you have to catch more.
Yeah,
more.
Why aren't you catching
more,
any?
More.
Why am I the
more.
only one catching
No,
Why am I the only one catching the shit?
I play this game all the time. I show you.
You just play it by yourself?
Yeah.
I thought you were
All
playing.
of us.
How's it a game then?
Now jerk the elephant dick.
What?
That's its trunk.
Oh.
Get the dick.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Yes.
But I was catching the shit over here. Why am I jerking them off over here?
Cradle the balls. Use the shit for lube to jerk off the dick. No, what you don't.
He's facing that way.
It's fine. You're doing good. Now you drink the piss. He's pissing now. Get on, drink. Oh, you did so great, Paul.
Did I win?
Yeah. Now let's go to the draft.
What?
That was officially the dumbest thing we've ever done. On
Hey, remember when you called other podcasts stupid? Look at us now.
You know what? If I wasn't myself and I was watching this pod right now, I might actually laugh at that. When other pods start out like, "Yeah, man. So what's been going on?" Well, I wrote a rap song about elephant shit and piss the other day. You know, this might be a good track. Who gives a fuck? People like actual conversation between two friends, and I don't know how friendly you're feeling today, friend, but I consider you a friend. I don't know.
7.5.
That's another thing I wanted to say about fucking podcasts. I think it's a dying market, and I almost kind of want to rebrand this whole. Well, I mean, even as we've been doing the Matty and the Midget podcast, we've also done MDATM films. We made some good films out of that shit.
I don't know if they're films, but sure.
Short movies. What do you call them?
Clips.
No, a clip is like 15 to 30 seconds.
Tell it TikTok.
We did MDATM Cribs, which is like over 20 minutes.
See, that's
we
a show.
did the Fleshlight. I'd call it a fucking video.
That's a video.
Yeah, and I'm not saying...
I'm agreeing with you. I don't know what you're arguing with.
I'm not saying go back to that. I'm just saying something different other than all this. I even think our podcast is not like other podcasts, but who cares? I already talked about that. What are your thoughts? Because some people say I fucking talk too much, but it's because...
How else are you going to get those burps out?
You know?
It's the best way. You know, a spoonful of sugar. Or semen.
Da. Spoonful of semen.
What was that jingle?
So I told you. Well, and actually you verdict kind of spoiled it for you on your way fucking here.
Yeah.
But, we don't talk about sports on this show until after we get past 45 minutes.
I think we're in third quarter, aren't we?
Yeah. So, let's do this. Verdict kind of spoiled it. It showed you one of the fights. Let's just cut to the fucking Dana Pink. See how many comments there are about oiling him up.
All right, guys, I got 2 more fights for you for UFC 300. Jim Miller, 40 years old.
He is
the
300.
all-time leader in UFC wins at 26. He's got the most UFC finishes in lightweight history at 16, and he's tied for most submissions in UFC lightweight history with Charles Oliveira at 10. And now he is attempting to break into the top 15 in one of the nastiest divisions in the sport. And he will be facing the guy that fights anyone, anytime, anywhere, Bobby Green. Bobby hasn't seen a scorecard in 2 years. His fights do not go the distance, and he's got 20 finishes.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Is in your face. Moving
You want to
forward,
oil me the
pushing
fuck
the
up?
action the entire time. This fight has been scheduled 3 times, but this is the time that matters. Another
So it ain't
fight.
going to happen.
50 wins between them, 34 finishes,
hope
2
you
of the
catch that on
best
camera.
strikers in the sport, 2 of the most durable fighters in the sport, 2 of the most aggressive guys in the sport. Gaethje destroys all guys with leg kicks and power in both hands. Max is regarded by many to be the best boxer in the UFC.
Dude, the
And
Howlerhead brand
made
posted
many
that.
top 10 guys look like they don't even belong there.
That's hilarious.
2 of the all-time greats in their division, and this fight will be 5 rounds for the BMF title. So, we got Bobby Green versus Jim Miller, Justin Gaethje versus Max Holloway, both at U. All right, guys.
Well, if you can't even... You still have a Snapchat time limit or what?
I don't. You get cut off, didn't you? I didn't realize that until you said that.
What the fuck?
I gotta get this all in a tick. Somebody out there just wants to oil that.
Who the fuck is going to oil me up?
Somebody out there wants to oil that man up so bad he looks like a Casey's pizza that just came out. Dude.
So, we're going to talk about UFC, is it 297 this weekend?
Yes.
We're going to talk about that here soon. We don't got much time left. But that's the Sean Strickland versus DDP in Canada. Bang! But what do you think about those 2 fights? And we're talking about is that Jim Miller fight the one you thought it was going to be, or what were you thinking earlier? We stopped talking about it because we wanted to save it for the pod.
When you said it's somebody that just fought, he's going to be on it, I immediately knew it was going to be Jim Miller.
Right.
Because he's got to hit 1, 2, and 300. I just didn't know who the opponent was.
Who do you think it was going to be?
Opponent? I literally had no idea. I feel like they were just going to throw somebody at him. I didn't think it was going to be a name that recognizable, you know what I mean? Like that high up. Just because of how old he is and everything like that. Even though he's been... Don't get me wrong.
He don't fucking look old.
Don't get me wrong. He's a fucking... His last fucking...
He
5 out of
needs to
6?
be referred to as Jim fucking Miller from now on. That dude is...
I believe there's a petition going around you can sign.
There is. To have Bruce Buffer say Jim fucking Miller.
If he doesn't, I will be so genuinely disappointed.
Yeah. I might have to unfollow his daughter's ex-wife's husband.
Did she oil him up?
Not yet.
Playing on it.
But you know who I thought it was going to be? One of the people that he called out last weekend.
Who did he call out? I don't even fucking remember.
A guy that happened to be on commentary.
Oh, he did. Paul Felder, that's right.
Yeah, that's what I wanted, man. I wanted that so bad. Jim
That
Miller
would've been
versus
good.
Paul Felder. I love fucking Bobby Green, but...
Wait,
well,
what?
I've never fucked
Stop.
him.
The fuck did you just say?
No, I misspoke.
Can we get a replay?
Let's not.
All right.
We'll keep it here. I really wanted that fight, but that's good. Now let's who gives it? That'll be
love
great.
Fucking Bobby Green.
I love it as well.
Mm-hmm.
That fight. Now let's talk about Holloway versus Gaethje. He did say 5 rounds for the BMF, so the BMF's a real fucking thing now.
Apparently, yeah.
And what the fuck does that mean? Because they have Sarukian versus Dariush, also at that UFC 300 card.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, that meant that Islam's next opponent was Gaethje.
That's what I thought too.
So why the fuck? I mean, I love that fight. Don't get me wrong. I love that fight. But why the fuck is... I mean, how much money did they have to throw at... Jesus Christ, I've been leaning like...
Did you just forget how to breathe?
From fucking 2004. Drinking Jolly Rancher soup. And I just realized how bad I had been leaning like Danny DeVito for the last fucking 10 minutes.
The fuck
I
that's supposed to
don't
be?
get what... This seems way too high now. I don't get what the
fuck's
fuck...
that supposed to be?
I don't get what the fuck Justin Gaethje's doing. He's next in line for the title shot.
See, the way I saw it,
I think he'll beat Max,
think
but still.
barely, though. I think it's going to be very close. I think it's going to be... This has a potential of being, the Gaethje-Ferguson 2 we never got.
Yeah. So we're going to end Max's career?
No. But when I say that, I mean, unfortunately, that Max is going to do the same damage to him.
To Gaethje?
I think it's going to be a very evenly matched boxing and leg kick battle.
You know what? I think that might be right up there.
Don't say it.
With the worst
Don't say
takes
it.
you've ever done of all time. Right up there with Overeem as champion and Garbrandt as champion, who's also on the card. He's facing Davidson Figueiredo. And I think that's going to be...
a
champ.
There it is.
They've
Fucking
both
nailed it.
been champs. Oh, 4 years fucking later? Different division. I think Figueiredo's going to massacre Garbrandt. But hey, we're not talking about UFC fucking 300. Yeah. We're not talking about UFC 300. I just wanted to get your... Because that happened literally fucking 10 minutes before we started the pod show.
I feel like the last 10 minutes has been talking about UFC 300. You're telling me now that we're not talking about UFC 300?
No, because we got 4 fucking months to talk about that shit.
Okay, but when will...
And we have fans that don't give a fuck.
When will then be now?
Soon.
Okay.
Months move fast. I'd rather talk about something else.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you remember this?
Get your fucking ass pizza. Fuck!
I could be wrong, but I feel
I
like...
should have played that earlier.
I feel like that flag did nothing wrong.
I mean...
That flag's out there doing what flags do. Flagging. And this man said, fuck out of here.
That flag be flagging. Yeah, you know. Someone... That was definitely a flag by Press Cox.
You gotta be careful. You're getting a little too jumbled together here, buddy.
I didn't even realize that.
Flags be flagging.
I was just thinking of, like, when there's some, like, swinging titties.
Flags.
No, and I want to, like, go back to calling them ape hangers, you know? Them fucking saggy titties. Let's get back to calling them
Mommy milkers.
I like ape hangers a little bit better.
Sweater puppets?
I like that.
I like sweater puppets.
But yeah, but when there's a pair of sweater puppets and then someone comments and them things be thangin', you know? I like that.
You like when things be thangin'?
Yeah. And I think
perfect.
Putting a flag in the bush.
Go ahead. Now you're getting somewhere.
I think putting a flag in the bush is better than
Name
punching
my next
your
comedy
own.
special.
Well, can I finish?
Yeah.
I think
my second comedy.
I think putting a shit. I think putting a flag in the bush. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, it's better than punching your own television. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That flag is significantly cheaper.
I've never punched a television. Let me finish. After a Celtics loss, I have. Well, you've seen it.
I was there.
I have punched a television just in drunken stupidity.
It was bloody. Knuckles. Shout out.
Let's look at this.
Yeah.
Cuss.
He knows when you've been good or bad, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better not shout, you better not cry. I'm telling you this, I'm telling you Santa Claus is coming to town.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Chestnuts on a.
I'm pissed off. I did not see that before the Christmas episode we did, which we got great reviews. A lot of bad comments about you, but great reviews otherwise.
I guess. Yeah.
But when he breaks into
You get Chico. You gotta. The fact that these people are walking by, genuinely worried about this man, not realizing that he is one of the greatest comedians of all time.
not realizing that he's sold out Madison Square Garden 3 times, and like. No, I mean he sold out way more than that.
It'd be a lot more than that.
But it was like 3 times. I don't want to say. I don't want to say the stat because I'll fuck it up. But he was the first comedian to sell out stadiums.
I feel like we could Google that.
No. That's a fact.
Okay. I'm gonna take your word for it.
And that's not an opinion. That's a fact of life.
I thought you could do the. That's not a rumor. That's what is it?
A spoiler.
The first part though, it's not rumor. That's not a
prediction.
That's it.
Who is that? Heyman.
Mm-hmm.
And who did I say before that?
Ric Flair.
No,
I have no idea. L.A. Knight.
Yeah. Let's take a look at this.
Al?
So,
Al? No?
No, I'm not Al. Move.
You just did it. This is gonna be my new thing.
Let's just.
Oh my god. Al?
I was pissed. Let's just get all the Dice Clay clips I have out of the way.
I'm not
Al. You know what I mean? That guy was pissed. Dice Clay is the fucking man, dude.
Hey.
Let's cut to this.
You heard I got the new phone? The phone?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
The phone?
So speaking of them things be thangin'.
They do.
Just look at this.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Hello, I'm Rachel Orkeet, and I have Tourette syndrome, and this person asked, wow, have you ever held a baby? Yes, I have. People with Tourette syndrome can hold babies. Actually, that one time I was holding the baby, fun fact, I used to do a little bit of tightrope walking back in the good old days. And they did this thing where they strung, a wire 1,350 feet above the ground, in between the Twin Towers. And I walked that tightrope, and I held that baby. Thank you for your question.
Wait, what?
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Hold on. Did she held the baby across a tightrope?
So I don't know enough about this gal's story.
Fuck you.
Wow. Wow. But
Christopher Walken?
I think she made that story up. But I can't tell if she's making up the Tourette syndrome.
Definitely not. I can tell that's real.
Well, I don't. If she is making it up, she is one of the greatest actors of.
That's real.
The
Did you know?
26th century.
I don't know if you know who Louis Capaldi is.
Oh, Louis Capaldi, yes, of course.
He's a bigger, I believe, Australian band. Excellent singer. I'm sure if I played some of his songs, you've heard him on the radio.
Chestnuts roasting on
Close.
Okay.
I can't. For some reason, I can't think of any of his fucking song names.
Names of songs, not song names.
Isn't that the same fucking thing? Grow the fuck up.
Your grammar is terrible.
Mm-hmm.
So this is why I think women are terrible at podcasting.
Someone You Loved is the name of the song.
Somebody that I used to love.
Nope.
Somebody, can anybody find me? Somebody to love. That's Queen.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Are you trying to get us demonetized?
No, I'm holding it away from the mic so they can't hear it.
They can hear it.
No, I can't.
I can't.
Never heard that song on the radio?
Never.
Really?
Is that Kelly Clarkson? Or?
No, it's Louis Capaldi. He has Tourette's.
Oh. Yeah, I fucking know that guy.
He's really funny.
We brought him
He's
up on
fucking
the pod.
hilarious.
Yeah, we brought him up on the pod before.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Yeah, dude, he's fucking hilarious.
He's going to be really disappointed when he sees this podcast and when
You just shit on him. You
Well,
call him Kelly Clarkson. As you
No,
point out.
you referred to him as a fat Australian.
I
So,
said
I
a
mean,
larger Australian.
Well,
Watch your mouth. Second of all, could you do me a favor and pull up a side-by-side of Kelly Clarkson and Louis Capaldi? Because I'm kind of thinking they're not that far off.
I mean, I could if there was already an internet meme of that, but I don't know that there is. So I'm not
If
gonna
I put it
waste-
together and send it to you, will you pop it in here?
And sometimes you wonder why it's a 2-hour-long podcast.
Will you answer the question?
Yes, I will answer the question with maybe.
Okay, we'll put it up right here.
Because I might edit this whole podcast tonight.
Might edit this whole thing down to 6 minutes.
We talked about your Cowboys.
Unfortunately.
Can we talk about my Celtics?
I feel like yours is a good thing and mine wasn't.
Well, it was. Yours was a good thing as well until.
When was it a good thing?
Last weekend. Also, the fucking Eagles getting beat by the Buccaneers last night.
Yeah, they've been sucking for like 3 weeks now.
I know, but then Richie called me after that, and I'm like, fuck, sorry,
Get him.
man. And
he has a huge dick. He can
who?
take it.
Jason Kelsey. I think he's retiring now.
Is he really? That man is a legend.
I looked at myself in the mirror earlier today.
Can you stop doing that? Last time you did that, we got fucking beer all over the camera.
They're not sponsors.
Ruined the whole episode.
Yeah, that's true. I looked at myself in the mirror earlier today.
Which one?
The upstairs bathroom one.
It's weird that you answered. Continue.
And I'm like, am I fucking Jason Kelsey?
Right now?
If I gained like...
Hold on.
If I gained 60 pounds, I think I would be Jason Kelsey.
Well, apparently you're fucking him.
That's what centers do, right?
They punch themselves in the nuts and then ask the mirror if they're fucking Jason Kelsey?
I actually did punch myself.
No, I saw it.
Can we look at this? Come on, your daughter wants you home.
Yeah, I told her I'd be home. I'd be leaving in 2 minutes. 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, look at this guy. He lies to his daughter.
I mean, we can wrap up right now if you're ready.
Hey, you want to read this
That's
quote?
what the fuck I thought. There's nobody in the NBA on the level with the Celtics right now. And that's Chucky B on the Celtics.
That's Charles.
Same thing.
Yeah. No, I was agreeing with you, but that's Charles. Let's look at this.
Yeah.
Listen, no disrespect to the champion Nuggets or the LA Clippers. Those are the second and third best teams in the NBA. There's nobody in the NBA on the level with the Celtics right now. They are the best team.
Oh, now
I
you're
think they're
gonna
the best team by far. The Nuggets, they miss Bruce Brown and Jeff Green, guys like that.
better
The Clippers,
get
to
a
me,
little
are
bit.
the most intriguing team. But I'm telling you, there's nobody right now. I said it when the season started. I says, if Porzingis plays well, the Celtics are the team to beat. He's been, he's missed a couple games, but I don't think anybody is on a level with the Celtics.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up. So when Charles said that, that's actually when the Celtics were playing the Bucks. I don't know if you watched that game, but it was a despicable fucking game. Hey,
that's like.
It's the only time they've been blown out the whole fucking season.
Same.
They're 31-9.
Oh, I shouldn't say that. We got blown out by the fucking Cardinals. Go ahead.
Yeah, they're 31-9, I believe, and correct me. Let us know in the comment section if I'm wrong. But I believe they're
Sounds like your first date. Go ahead.
I'm not Lauren Compton. Just got a podcast on YMH.
Yeah, but did you just call her a pedophile?
No, you did that.
Because that's the joke I was calling you.
Okay, well,
you said they're 31 and 9.
Oh, I get it.
You're 31.
No, but what I'm saying is that's 40 games. To be 31 and 9, that's fucking impressive, bro.
That's some
to
quick
win
math.
19 games at home in a row. You know what? Let's look at this.
Yeah.
Speaking of Celtics.
Oh, yeah.
See, now it's too loud. I told you.
To the basket. He gets 2. Doesn't matter.
Just look. You fucking queer.
I promise you I haven't stopped looking.
Look.
I'm looking.
Right here. Steal by Holiday.
You look like he didn't realize that he actually did that.
Watch.
Like, oh, I got the ball.
So that was a game against Minnesota, which I can't watch those games for some fucking reason.
I could be wrong, but I think that was JT 4-3.
Or was it JB 4-3? Or
He
was
wasn't
it
playing that
KP 4-3?
That was JT. I just said that. I feel like you're not even listening
You
to me.
know what? Go.
Say it, motherfucker.
I want to take a big old deuce on your face. Hey, speaking of deuce, let's look at this.
Yeah.
Standing by with Derek White with tonight's walk-off interview presented by Mdatm. Melissa?
Thank you, buddy. Derek, congrats on tonight's win. There's always a lot of hype when you play Milwaukee. What's the mentality going up against a team of this type of caliber? Thank you.
Do you know how bad I want one of those
You know,
Funko Pops?
nothing funny here.
No, that's just pure fucking
I don't think
joy.
that was a Funko Pop of him. I don't think they make Funko Pops.
I think it was
of-
Jason, but
yeah,
signed by Deuce.
dude,
That's got to go for like $300K on eBay.
that kid is amazing. I
Coolest kid in the
love. I
world.
love. Well, speaking of kids, somehow
You want to try that one again?
Somehow you made me feel weird. Hey, did you hear?
I made you feel weird.
Hey, did you hear Bill Belichick is no longer the coach of the Patriots?
I did.
So
Hopefully
did I.
on his way to Dallas.
Oh my god.
Although,
well, who's their head coach?
McCarthy.
Yeah, he sucked in Green Bay as well.
Got a Super Bowl.
Who's Dallas's QB?
Dak
No, I don't
Prescott.
think he did.
I think he did.
They got their Super Bowl in 2010. Was McCarthy the head coach then?
I think Mike McCarthy was the head coach when Aaron Rodgers won the Super Bowl.
You could be right. Who's their quarterback though?
Here we go.
No, the Cowboys' current quarterback.
Oh, Dak Prescott. Did you not
Alright,
get the
well,
bit I just
no,
did?
they're fucked
You
then.
really didn't get the bit?
Oh no, you want to try it again?
No.
Speaking of kids, this is
not better.
This is a fun.
What is God's name? Who? Howard. How do you know his name is Howard? Because what?
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Who?
Nailed it.
Hallowed be thy name.
Howard be thy name?
Man, I love kids, but not in a weird way.
You know what that reminds me of? Not what you said, the video. Not what you said, the video. Well, if you're going to spill a whole beer on the ground because you overplayed your fucking bit.
Pan down. I was actually just laughing.
Pantera. That reminds me.
We're gonna need a towel.
Do you?
That's the name of my next comedy album.
Do you know the name of the reindeer in Jingle Bells?
Is that it?
Bob. Because the bells on Bob's tail ring.
Bells on bobtails ring.
Bob's tail.
What a lucky time to be alive. Merry Christmas. Dude, it's a new fucking year. I'm done talking about Christmas shit. I'm pissed off. I spilt my beer. It's
Pissed
fucking leaking on my foot. We got another.
Now I'm hard.
We got another sponsor.
Yeah.
And then let's end this fucking thing because I'm honestly.
We're gonna end on a sponsor.
No, we're gonna do the sponsor and then we're gonna end after that.
Oh. So we're gonna go to a sponsor and then we're gonna come back from the break and end that podcast. That's some real fucking YMH shit to do right there.
No, well, after like 30 fucking minutes of more talking.
30 minutes? Let's just end it.
Well, you wonder why we talk so much, and then you fucking get me in these tirades of, then we talk about nothing for most of the time, and it's like, what? I don't know what you want me to do. I'm trying to keep.
Why did you have to bring up the Raids race?
I didn't bring that up.
You called it a tirade. I don't know why you had to bring that into it.
It was Martin Luther King
How do you know
Day
it wasn't
the other day,
Filipino?
was it not? Look,
something else.
Raycon earbuds. You ever heard of her?
Barely know her.
Well, you wouldn't know because you've been listening to these shitty off fucking brands, so you probably can't hear jack tiddly shit. With Raycon earbuds,
Yeah.
you can though.
Does that tune out the sound of machinery?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh shit. Okay.
It actually has a function on it where if your daughter calls you asking why daddy isn't home, you can press a button. It's called mute children.
Nah.
Yeah. It's called mute crying children.
How
And-
much are these headphones? It doesn't matter. I want them.
Oh man. Well, they're even less if you use our promo code.
No way.
No, that's not it. It's MDATM.
That's close.
Yeah. But you can there's so many things.
Tell me about them. What does it do?
Well, it has this mode. I forget what it's called.
The crying children mode. You just talked about it.
Well, yeah, that one.
Is there another one?
There's another one.
Okay.
And it's like activity mode or something. Like if you're walking down the street and you actually want to hear like Muslims shouting at you about how Jews for Palestine or something, you can actually hear that as well.
Okay.
I forget.
Is there a mode to not hear it?
Yeah, it's
Nuh-uh.
it's just normal mode.
Oh.
Hey, you like podcasts?
I love podcasts.
Which one's your favorite?
All of them.
It doesn't matter.
Mainly the women ones where they talk about pooping out of their vagina and the guy throwing up. They're pretty good.
You know, if these people like podcasts, which we assume that they do because they're, I mean, if they hear, Chris House.
Oh, okay.
And by the way, what is that guy running from? I mean, I think I've said this a few times, but that guy runs so much. He's running from something.
I think I can clear the air here on this.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Cowboys fan too.
Mm.
So we'll see.
Yeah, but he is running way before that, though. I fucking
He's been a Cowboys fan longer than I am.
I watch his TikToks sometimes, and he's like, day 786, running from my problems.
There's no way he's got that number.
Song of the day, Touch a Finger by Black Sabbath. He's never said that, but he should. See, that's how you know that.
So in the middle,
With
hang on. In the middle of an ad, we just gave a little suggestion to our only listener.
Well, I realized I hadn't done it yet.
Just some things we do around here.
Hey,
you know,
you're
welcome.
Built different.
You're welcome.
Yeah. We'd like to oil you up. Get on the fucking pod show. Let's fucking oil that ass. You know, get you ready for running. I hear he's running a 60K in the next year.
That's not a thing.
I don't know. Let us know. But with Raycon earbuds, I mean, there's so many options.
Yeah.
You can listen to all your favorite hit show podcasts like us or Crystalia.
I'm just really confused because you haven't told me, like, do I plug them in?
You plug them into your ear holes.
No, I mean, how do I play music or podcasts?
You fucking put them in your ear wads.
But how does it play from the phone?
It's just magic.
Not Bluetooth or anything, just magic?
I don't know.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. Raycons are from Hogwarts.
Internet.
If that's not cool enough, I don't know what is.
internet technology from China at its best. Plug them into your ears. Get your fucking brains downloaded into the fucking
Metaverse.
sweatshops. And you know what? You're going to be able to listen to all your favorite hit podcasts like Mdatm and Theo Vaughn. Tell them more.
That's it? Just those two?
I just wanted to put ourselves up with,
I think it's funny that you said the name of our show, but just his name. I think that says a lot about what we're doing here.
Well, what says even more is this promo code that you're going to get from Raycon earbuds.
What does that say?
And that's 25% off if you use MDATM as a promo code at checkout.
You're telling me if I go to this Raycon site where I just plug it in with magic and I put in a promo code that's MDATM at checkout, you're telling me the price of those is going to be reduced by a quarter?
What I'm telling you is I'm out of beer. I just spilled a lot of beer on my feet. I
That's
need a
most of
fucking
the
towel,
can.
and I have to take a piss.
Do you
And
think we
also, Raycon earbuds.
I feel like we should talk about Raycon more.
Well, they're 25%
How-
off if you use MDATM at checkout.
How has your life been changed? Now we need a towel. We need a towel. Can we wrap this up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raycon!
Raycon! MDATM at checkout.
Hey, can we do that at the same time, though? I mean...
Can I get my beer from spilling? Raycon! Focus. Raycon! That was actually really good. Can you just cut that out and use it for everyone?
Yeah, it hurt my ears when we said it because it was like echoing in my brain.
Doesn't matter what the sponsor is. Use that at the end of it.
25% off at checkout. You ever fucking buy a warehouse just to host 5 or 6 different podcasts and just have multiple bathrooms but refuse to piss anywhere but the sink? Fighter and the Kid.
I legitimately thought you were going to say it. You ever just buy a warehouse and then stop talking?
Dude, I wish. I seen this video of a underground bunker.
Hey.
I know it. Well,
I'm on a fucking show right now. Can you?
well, I mean, you tell me if you think this is cool. And thanks to our sponsors at Raycon.
Raycon. Apparently it's magic.
We can cut this out if you don't like it, but I think you will.
It says when I win the lottery, I won't tell anybody, but there will be signs.
Look at this.
Or it says, and there won't be signs.
These are just grain bins that he converted to an underground
No way.
bunker.
Like a acreage that had bins on it, and you turn it into this underneath?
Yeah,
No
and
way.
it keeps going on for
A
a
meth
while.
lab?
Yeah, there's Walter White.
He has a furnace.
Yeah. Wow. No, I mean, it goes on forever. These are life goals right here.
Hey,
man.
you ever see some grain bins and think, I'm going to build a small town?
Underneath. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the best part is...
Who doesn't?
Look at this, because it shows the square footage right away. So check this out. So that's where it starts.
That's crazy.
Look, so that's the whole underground area of that.
Shut up.
No, I mean, this video goes
No,
on.
seriously, shut the fuck up.
Okay. Hey, and thanks to our sponsors at Raycons. You heard this,
We did this
bitch
already.
with Tourette's?
What?
Well, we're talking about Celtics. So what better to start with a great tall white? But speaking of Sean Strickland,
2.5 minutes.
I legit could not find. I really wanted to find that gun that he got because it had his name on it and everything. It was dope. I couldn't find it.
Who gave it to him?
Google it. It was. I think it was his.
Grandson?
No, it was one of his coaches. It wasn't his head coach. It wasn't Nick Sick, but someone originally said.
That's
I
what
think.
happens
I
when
think
you
it
have
was
too many
on.
sins.
Yeah, I think it was on BYM that said, "Who's the best guy for the Raiders on defense?"
Max Crosby.
Yeah, someone said it was Max Crosby that gifted him.
I did see,
that was a lie.
I did
it
see
was
an
one
interview
of
with
his
those
coaches.
two, though.
Yeah, no, I think they probably hang out. They're both in Vegas all the time. But speaking of Deshaun Strickland, let's get to this because it's coming up.
What the fuck was that noise?
I don't know.
Bro, you sounded surprised at your own words.
So I think in a couple days' times, it'll probably come out by the time this podcast comes out. And then we're going to be kicking ourselves in the batoot again because we won't have...
Startling ourselves at our own words.
Well, if you're going to keep interrupting me. We're not going to have the press conference footage of Deshaun and DDP.
Mm-hmm.
But at the last... I have to over-explain sometimes.
Well, you're doing great. We'll get there eventually.
At the last, because now they have a pre press conference interview. So you saw this one where DDP said, he's like, what I'm going to do to you is going to be way better than, I forget what he said.
Nothing compared to what your dad did to you.
Yeah, something like that. Thank you, because I was struggling. Let's
Clearly.
see what...
Thank God you're here to over-explain it, though.
Let's see what he has to say about this.
I actually sent him a message, and I was like, dude, listen, Dragus, we're going to go try to murder each other, but if you bring that shit up again, I will stab you.
Yeah,
Press conference, weigh-in. You bring that, I just told Dragus, I actually sent him.
So I feel like sometimes you have to over-explain things because not everybody sees what me and you see. And the reason I over-explain things is because I want everyone to have the full story, even if they didn't see certain things.
I want to oil you up so fucking bad right now.
What? Yeah, you're right. I'm working on it, but I just want everybody to understand.
God, I want to oil you up so bad.
Oil? That's not what I thought you said the first time.
What?
I thought you wanted to fuck me up.
No. Oh.
Speaking of getting fucked up, let me ask you this question.
Oh, it's not. I thought it was a segue.
No. Women, they don't have penises.
You sure?
If they get hit in the pussy, does it hurt?
Yeah.
Can you prove it?
Yeah.
Let's look at this.
Bend over, I'll show you. Go back. You gotta check them comments. Homeboy said, I wish I was that skateboard. I'm pretty sure she's like 16. Not only that, but somebody said, and 9 months later, Tony Hawk was born.
Yeah, and she's got the same haircut as you.
What?
Show your braids. No one cares.
Well, it was either leave them in or look like fucking Maui for this whole episode.
Well, speaking of 9 months later,
a whole
Tony,
goddamn asshole.
Speaking of 9 months later, Tony
We gotta
Hawk,
be 3.5 hours into this
Speaking
thing.
of 9 months later, Tony Hawk was born. If I have to raise my fucking voice one more time, I think me and you are about to have fisticuffs on this podcast.
Just call it fisticuffs?
Yeah, let's look at this.
Can you do me a favor and Google fisticuffs? I'd love to see what comes up.
It's going to be two guys with a fucking mustache going, you want some of this, pal?
No.
I don't think you do.
It's going to be fluffy-ass handcuffs on a dude.
Well, welcome to 2024. Read that.
But you're the one that said chicks don't have penises.
Fucking.
The Chernobyl Reactor 4, as we all know, on Hillsy Over explains, the Chernobyl reactor exploded
shake the table.
Can I get a replay of all 12 times he started talking and went like this?
I'm out of cigarettes. At least I didn't almost drop the speaker on the table.
I'm about to drop you.
Really,
off
friend?
at a,
Not feeling very
nice
friendly
weekend
today.
at the hotel.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So the Chernobyl Reactor 4.
Of course, everyone knows that.
It blew up in 1986, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what was born in 1986?
Who?
Aubrey Graham.
Who's that? Is that the guy who created Halls?
No, that's the guy that was in a wheelchair on Degrassi.
Oh. The guy that was on Jeffrey Epstein's flight logs.
Was he?
Stephen Hawking's.
Oh.
Of course. No, but the actual guy.
Aubrey Graham.
Name the guy.
Aubrey Graham.
That's Drake. His name?
Yeah.
It's the gayest name I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah. Aubrey.
Man, I want to end this podcast so bad.
Me too.
But I'm out of cigarettes.
What?
And, like, it's hard to talk to you in general.
So we need to
but
end this.
without cigarettes and alcohol, it's damn near impossible.
Anyway, let's take a look at this.
You gonna take a look at it while I go grab some smokes?
No, I'm gonna take a look at this. I'm gonna, you said it's time to end this, so I gotta go click through 12 more videos and over-explain all of them, 12 minutes each.
All right, yeah, just keep it going.
All right, so what we have here is, no, Pat McAfee, he almost said it.
Carson Beck, he's a guy that was underappreciated all year.
All year?
He's going to want to do well. Lad McConkey's playing. He's going to go for freaking.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, that was close. That was close. I'm gonna be honest.
That's on me. I'm an adult. I haven't been on the show in a while.
When I clicked on that video, I thought for sure Pat almost said it was going to be the N word, but it was just fucking.
Sorry, I'm a little bit out of breath. I ran all the way to my vehicle to look for smokes.
Tell them how far it is.
They weren't there. And
that sounded like it was
turns
2
out
blocks
they
away.
were in my coat the whole time, which was inside.
Glad I've been here.
I don't want to
literally
breathe.
holding the show down for you.
All right, keep scrolling then.
I couldn't find anything.
All right, just please hold then.
I think. Yeah. Yeah. Hello.
Fuck, I'm gonna be even more out of breath now. Are you a girl with Tourette's?
Hello.
Wow.
Wow.
Fuck you.
Well, if you're gonna make fun of a disease.
That's what she says.
That's it.
You know, I honestly wouldn't even blame you if that was it. I feel rude. That wasn't very friendly of me, friend. Are you gonna fart?
No, I'm gonna put a dick in your cigarette box.
Well, it's empty.
I ain't taking it with me.
Why are you doing this?
I don't know. Ratings.
You can stop now.
It's already in there.
Anytime.
It's already in there.
Okay. Man. So, I don't want to go over UFC, what? 297? That much?
Why'd you say that like a 90s rap song?
Well,
UFC, what? 297.
Every time I see a couple white boys fight and I get up in a frill and I
Well,
get
now
up
you
in a
sound like
threat.
Fergie. So.
Always looking at my... was the correct answer.
Fergalicious definition.
So let's not even talk about that. It's not even that great of a card.
Are we still recording?
Who do you think's winning the main event? Sean Strickland versus DDP. And we've already talked about it.
We already talked
so.
about this. I think DDP knocks him out at some point.
I do too. But the strange thing.
Just keep talking. I'm here.
I have 2 same game parlays. With both of them combined, will win me $1,500. The only 2 legs I have left on that parlay are Mike
left
Malott.
and right. Oh.
Mike Malott beating Neil Magny and DDP, who's currently the underdog, beating Deshaun Strickland. And I think I'm going to cash out after Mike Malott, but dude, I totally think DDP knocks out Sean Strickland as well.
I 100% agree with that.
So I'll be very pissed off if I only win $800 instead of $15, because I am broke.
You know what's going to happen because I know you and I know how things work in your life.
Oh, you think I'm going to stick it out?
No, I think DDP is going to win. But something crazy going to happen and Mike Malott either loses or get voided.
No, I don't believe that.
Well, how you been doing so far?
Not good.
Yep. That's kind of what I'm saying.
You know, all I'm really trying to say is that to get to the top, you have to have hit the bottom.
Okay. Of
the vagina. Now, let's look at this friend who over-sexualizes everything.
Did you take the garbage out? No, but I could take my fucking cock out and I'll make it like a helicopter and fly away.
Yo, you got to go straight here and make a left at the next light.
How about I go straight up your asshole and make a left at your nutsack?
Yo, could you grab me the salt?
How about I grab your fucking cock and balls? You want the salt?
Look at this.
Salt stands for sucking ass and licking titties.
So I just thought that was a genius thing that that guy came up with. SALT stands for sucking ass and licking titties.
Yeah.
Did he not know that?
Not a clue.
I had not a clue.
I thought it stood for sodium.
Hey, you ever seen a fucking Filipino scoop up some elephant shit with her hands?
Like 30 minutes ago. Actually,
okay.
probably closer to 45 at this point.
Okay, well, I found something cool. You want to look at this?
Sure.
This is like WWE mishaps on the mic. You know, and the thing about this is just being... Let's take a look.
I think you started to over-explain and realized it and stopped.
If you actually think that I was just the right guy at the right place.
Skeptics and all the people have a little bit of... Let me do this again.
No, it's live, pal.
Sorry.
And I earned the right to do that by winning the Royal Rumble.
Gentlemen, as you know, the Ultimate Warrior.
Congratulations on being on Team Daddy. Johnny.
Long Island IZ, Jack Swagger.
Oh.
Hardy.
First man to declare
Oh.
at the Royal Rumble match. And not only...
I think I stopped that earlier, but there's a part two.
Seth Rollins, I'm coming for you, boy. And I'm coming hard.
We want the gold, sucker! Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga!
I should point out for the...
I could see it out there. I could feel it.
And I felt every one of those 25, 30 plus thousand people.
I'm here to stay and make a good lucha thing.
Sure.
Dude, I could stoop to John Cena's Brock Lesnar.
Voice crack.
See, as managing manager of general. Excuse me. Tonight, after Dawkins gets cooked, and I enter the money.
Sorry.
And I beat Brock Lesnar
At WrestleMania. Is it big in Japan? Yeah, you think? I'm sorry. I forgot what I was saying.
And as far as Bischoff goes, I'm going to eat his ass.
Wow.
There's nothing better. Excuse me and stop me when I'm wrong. Excuse me first, though. But there's nothing better than when someone fumbles their words. Am I right?
You're 100% right. I'm not even going to stop you.
Take a look at this.
Can you recite the alphabet from start to finish without singing it?
Yeah.
Okay. Whenever you're ready.
A C B
Sure.
D E F G H I F N G H I C K
Yep.
L M N O P H Q E S
Nailed it.
H Q E S
Oh, I
I
thought you
T
was
E.
done.
Okay. All right.
Dude, she did so good. First of all, can we point something out here?
Phenom tone pendium botia.
That motherfucker never said in order. So, you know,
I think that's the first thing he said, actually.
No, he said, can you recite the alphabet without singing it?
Oh.
He didn't say it had to be in order.
Yeah. So, after a while, I mean, you can get it right.
Crocodile.
A, B, M, N,
S, K,
C, MLK, happy MLK Day.
Phenome, Pindome, Pentopatia.
ZZYX,
I like to eat.
OQ, 47.
Is that Elon Musk's next kid?
Well, speaking of Elon Musk, let's take a look at this.
Oh.
Can you talk about those little contributions? What was the galvanizing factor that really helped you guys close it out tonight?
What word was that you used? What was that?
Galvanizing.
It's a big word for me, dog.
Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse having sex.
Y'all have a galvanizing night.
Can you talk about...
Man, we only got a couple things left.
How are we not out of things?
I have so many things.
Every time we do this show, we get to a point where you say only a couple more things, and I think, how are we not done with things?
Dude, you know the fucked up thing about these things?
Tell me the thing.
Is I didn't go this deep into checking out them things.
Do they be thangin'?
So right now, I don't know if these things be thangin'.
Sure.
Or what the fuck be happening.
Are you okay?
So the last
You
clip...
smell toast.
No.
Okay, good. Go
So
ahead.
the last clip we saw, remember this black guy, he fucked himself up on a bike, right?
I remember that one, too.
So it's everything after this, right? And I'm not going to play all of them, but we all remember when this happens. You want to read it for our
When
folks?
Mom finds the piss drawer, and I will say, as a father of boys, I have found the piss cups, because they didn't want to go downstairs, so...
See, I didn't start doing
It's a real thing.
piss cups till I was 16.
I didn't start till I was 29.
Were you in a Batman outfit as well when you got found out?
I don't think that has anything to do with the question.
Seems like a yes.
Well, it's for you said that, not me. I think we got them all.
No.
You sure?
Yeah, look at this.
Okay.
This happened in our home state of, say it with me, 3,
Can it? Oh.
2, state, where we live. I'm still going to do the countdown, but I just want to make sure we're on the same.
Are we still going to say a random one?
No, we're going to say the actual one. I just want to make sure we're on the same
calendar.
All right, let's take a look.
Yeah.
It's from our home state of
Iowa.
Let's look.
See, that's
Stop the car! Stop the car! Stop the fucking car! Stop the fucking car! Stop the fucking car! Stop it! Stop the car!
This cop is putting in overtime, man.
Put on the brakes!
Look, that's in Carroll, Iowa.
Stop the fucking car!
How has he not shot him yet?
It gets worse. How the fuck is he hanging onto that vehicle? There's a train. He's got to be worried, like, is this guy about to run in this fucking train right now? Luckily, he pulled off.
At this point, you don't shoot. Because at that point, you can go anywhere.
At this point, you get off the fucking vehicle 30 minutes ago. What the fuck is this guy doing?
Yeah.
I don't know how much he gets paid, but not enough.
Oh, well, he's off now. The bump got him.
Stop the car! Stop!
I definitely would have shot that guy.
That was in Carroll, Iowa.
Also, I'm pretty sure...
You ever been to Carroll? I had an aunt named Iowa.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast. Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast. Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast. Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast.
I'm pregnant.
I do not want to touch his ass.